Today, guys, I want to talk about, you know, um, spending thousands of money for audiophile, for expensive stereo receivers, amplifiers, and the whole setup. Today, guys, I want to mention about, buying expensive stereos that one day we might not need. A lot of people in YouTube, guys, I noticed that a lot of people are spending a lot of money, and there's a lot of competition going on with all these audios, um, setups that they have, not only in United States, not only in UK, not only in Japan or in other countries. I notice a lot of people are filming, making videos with a lot of expensive stereos. But I know you guys might think, what do you care? It's not your money. It's not, it's not what money that you're using. So what do you care? I do understand, but to me, guys, it's not really necessary because today's inflation, and today the money, it's not like back in the 20s, that 20 years ago, that it's easy to find and to get. A lot of people today are in big debt, and they have a lot of bills to pay, and a lot of people are retiring, you know every year. People get older, people get old, and my only concern is, I don't really see that spending thousands and thousands of money, and then later on when you're retired, you know you're not gonna really spend a lot of times in your music room, in your with your collections, with your expensive stereos, with your expensive turntables, speakers, and you know preamps, tubes, amplifiers. I don't really quite understand the concept and the mentality of people when they spend thousands of money, but on the other side, they are in big debt. They owe a lot of money from banks, not only from you know all this stuff that they buy, all this beautiful cars, trucks, and big house, but they still paying. Even they're already in the 50s, 60s, they are still paying, and they are worried about you know money, because the inflation today, guys, the banks are raising the interest, about credit cards, and uh, mortgages, and property taxes, you know and to me, my opinion, because I'm not into that situation, for those people that they spend thousands and thousands of money, and I do believe that today they are regretting spending a lot of money for nonsense things, and paying thousands and thousands for stereo audiophile system in their house, and now they are already retired or getting older. They have a lot of debts to pay, and they're still worrying. And to me, it's better to just simplify yourself, live simple, and get out from debt, stay away from debt, pay your bills on time, get it to zero, and you don't have worries. So the thing, guys, that I notice, in not only the United States, but what I notice, a lot of people, guys, are thinking about their happiness. Okay, thinking about how can they uh, how can they make themselves happy? You know, how can they make themselves, you know, like achieve a lot of things, but not by paying cash and paying in full, but using their credit cards and, you know, owing money from banks, thousands of money. And I think that is not the right thing to do, you know. But in United States, guys, I noticed that a lot of people are using their credit cards and, you know, buying this, buying that, spending here, spending there, and, you know, now they're in big debt. So I don't think, you know, doing that to owe a lot of money and having a nice stereo system in your house, but owing it, borrow the money from the banks to just to buy those stereos. I don't think it's a very smart thing to do. I don't think it's a very intelligent mindset. So to me, guys, for the people out there that they spend thousands of money, and they might hate me or they might, you know, don't like me, but realistically, the reality here today in this world with inflation, you have to be debt free to stay away from those banks that you borrowed thousands and thousands of money. And not only that, guys, from house, cars, groceries, um, shopping, um, traveling, a lot of things are these are causing, you know, money and debt. So I wish those people that, you know, they can zero balance their debt, because you don't want that when you get old and you're still paying, and, you know, you retire already and your money from social security from the government is not enough, and that is not a good thing. So I don't see buying thousands and thousands of very expensive equipments and stereos, and, you know, just to owe money from banks. I don't think that's a very smart thing to do, you know. And a lot of people out there, guys, owed a lot of money. Trillions of people owes a lot of money in United States. So I'm debt free. I never tried to buy those expensive stereos and expensive cars, and I would put myself into debt owing those banks a lot of money. So that is the very smart of my mind, my thinking, and I would never try that. That is why the banks don't make a lot of money from me. They don't get a lot of money from myself, because I don't borrow thousands and thousands of money that I use my credit cards and financing expensive trucks or luxury cars. Not my thing. So same thing with my stereos, guys. I'm simple. I buy it cash, low price. I try to get it for a low price from Sansui, Marantz, Luxman, um, Pioneer, turntables, guys. You know, I pay low price speakers. I don't try to impress anybody out there that I pay a lot of money. So for some of those of you guys, I know that those collections they have, and one day they're gonna get old and they're not gonna be interested in that. They're gonna end up selling it. They're gonna end up losing money, because they cannot get the money that they borrowed from the banks if they use their credit cards to buy those expensive stereo equipments. And, you know, it's a waste of money. So um, these are hobbies, guys. These are hobbies. It's not a good investment. It's not, you know, it's not Lamborghini or Ferrari that you can still make a lot of money by the years that pass, and you can get a lot of money still. These are stereos. They're not gonna cost a lot of money. So it's, to me, you can make money but not a lot of money. If you buy it and resell it, you can make money but not a lot of money. These are just hobbies. These are just costing money. But what can I say, guys? You know, I mean, to reach your own, that's your choice. You buy those expensive, and now if you owe that money from credit cards that you bought, you pay for those expensive stereos, then you are responsible to pay those debt. So that's all I can say. And you know, be simple, guys. And my collections, I'm simple, but I have nice Sansui Marantz, you know, from turntable, equalizer, uh, receivers to speakers, and I have no debt from those stereos. So think about it hard, think about it twice. For the newcomers out there that you don't want to get into these hobbies, make sure that you pay cash. Don't keep buying and using your credit cards, buying on eBay, because when your credit cards keeps going up and the banks will get a lot of money from the interest that you borrowed from them, then you're gonna get screwed. So be smart, guys. Be smart in the banks, and just be smart buying stereos system from uh, Sansui or Marantz, Luxman or Pioneer, you know, Lafayette, Aquaface, these expensive stereos, especially those high luxury stereos, receivers, amplifiers from Macintosh. Very expensive, guys, thousands of money. And when you build those, when you buy turntable, equalizer, speakers, receivers, amplifiers, it's gonna cost thousands of money. So be smart. Today's inflation, you have to be smart and get out from debt. Pay your debt and get out, and you have your freedom. So guys, another video here, and I will see you again next time. Click the subscribers, and I will see you again next time. For now, say ciao ciao.